Hi, Dean and Chris. I'll start with Chris because I guess it's good to see you back out on the floor, but not the result that you would have wanted in your first game back.
No, I should have stayed off a little longer. The boys were going all right. Yeah, I mean, good to be back, but very disappointing result. Don't know if I did a good enough job of, keeping the other guys in the rhythm that they've been going and winning games. So there's the joy of being back and doing what I love. There's the disappointment of not helping us continue on our winning streak.
You feel a little bit of responsibility for that, seeing the way that you're speaking about it, for the result?
It's a team game, but I've been watching them win. I've been on the sideline cheering on wins and in close games, and we have a close game and can't get over the line, so it's disappointing.
Yeah, and how was the car feeling?
Yeah, it was fine.
Good stuff. Dean, I guess, the early story is the 10-0 start and, 0 for 9 from the field. They weren't necessarily bad shots, but they weren't falling. Is that sort of what killed your game off, or did you feel that as you sort of mounted that comeback that you should have finished off?
Yeah, my first, time out wasn't, we've had one of those starts before, and, I thought tonight I was like, wow, they're really good shots. But I thought at the other end, we gave up some layups and some things at the other end I wasn't pleased about at the start of the game. It wasn't a great first 5 minutes, and we had a poor last 5 minutes as well. And I thought we kind of lacked a little bit of a direction about how we were going to score in those last few minutes as well. So, we'll go back and look at that one and make sure in those situations we're better. But, good job for us on Sobey and Vic Law tonight. We focused on those two a lot in a short turnaround, and, they were good enough to counter that with, Kadee and Hodgie, and I thought those guys made huge plays. I thought we defended well in the second and third quarter and the start of the fourth, but there was the second chance points that they put back in. Their post game was really good, and Kadee found opportunities to get open tonight, whether that be on a scramble rebound or us just over helping a little bit tonight, and he punished us. So they played really good basketball, and credit to them.
Hops had his fair share of criticism. Given the form from New Zealand to coming to Melbourne and taking his time to adjust, and even you've sort of given him that new role on the bench, but you really missed him tonight, didn't you? It was a bit of addition by subtraction with him going out and CG coming in. Yeah,
I think so. We wanted to have CG on a minute restriction kind of thing tonight, and we got close to that the level that we wanted to get to. Hop being out, he's been a target for us in the last 5 minutes of games, and because he's such a good passer, so creative, and he's been really good for us. And I thought he was really finding a rhythm in games in the last three. So, how do we change that? Where do we go right now for those key plays is something that we've got to figure out quickly in these last couple of games of the tournament.
And how long's he out for?
I think it's at least going to be 3 weeks, and we'll kind of assess it after that. So, again, how quickly does it heal? We don't know, but we plan on 3 weeks right now.
Thanks, guys.
Darren, anything from you, Matt?
Yeah, Coach. That's only the second loss this year. So how do you think that this group's going to kind of bounce back from that, and kind of looking into finishing off the NBL Cup and getting the rest of the season going?
Yeah, we've obviously bounced back well from whatever situation it's been this year. But again, it's about getting your team healthy, and great to get Chris back out there tonight. Shea played hurt tonight, and he was affected by his ankle. He looked okay in a couple of games, coming in, and his first game was great coming back. But, it's people are carrying little things. So it's about how we just get this whole group healthy. We've had, Mitch and Jock have carried a big load for this team as well, and at times, they just looked a fraction off tonight. So how can we freshen up? How can we got a big game against Southeast and Illawarra to kind of finish off this tournament. Two really good teams that play fast, and we need everybody to be as close to full health as possible to win those two.